Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, Kieri, for checking in. Thank you, Penny, for checking in. Does anybody have a working brain they're willing to lend me? No? Alright, let's go. I don't quite know what we're doing. T button. Nope. T button. Looks like we're very slowly researching dark green Slurpee juice. 10%? That's quite a bit better than what I've got working on right now. Infinitely better. It's hard to do with percentages of 0. Could use more cold steam, or whatever the fuck this shit is. Condensed steam. Steam and condensed milk. I do think I'm holding onto this stuff to sacrifice for faster research speed. Alright, I should probably queue up driving lessons. Oh. That's going to require blue Slurpee juice, which I don't know if I know how to make yet, and dark green Slurpee juice, which I'm working on now. Can I craft the blue Slurpee juice? If I can, I don't know where it's at. I could always sacrifice Pepperos. I'm not gonna do that to Pepperos. Oh my goodness. So how's everybody doing? Hopefully we're doing alright. It was a toss-up between streaming this and streaming watching grass grow in Terraria. But I did say I would stream this, so that's what we're doing. I will have to hold on to the watching grass grow for another stream. What are we missing? Probably the green stuff. It looks like there's plenty of green over there, but that's actually dark green. Or light green. And we need green green. Got a bunch of here. Fuck yeah. You're actually not tired today? Nice, nice. We're still trying to figure out what roughly noon is over there in Finland. But Hoopa says that between noon and 3 p.m. their time is good. Whatever that is. Hoopa's availability is a bit more free. I'm available at roughly the same time, all the time. Petlo is probably the one that we're going to have to, like, work a little bit more around their schedule. But yeah, we've got 4 people to play some Peak. I'm looking forward to it. Doesn't look like we need any more red Slurpee juice. I'm still not entirely sure I'm supposed to get the blue. Maybe that's something else. It's probably blue. You tried googling what time is it in Hoopa? Could be that you are tired. Does learning to make the green stuff unlock the blue stuff as well? Portable lunar panel? Certain armor to power other equipment. Useless at day. That's totally fair. Lubricant. Converts Coca-Cola into lubricant. Used to reduce friction in high-speed machines. Alright. Bob. Just did a little bit too much. Bob is an inserter. Those are just a little bit too much. Costs. Alright, we'll have to figure out what that's about. But for now, we're researching the dark green Slurpee juice. Which we could be doing faster. Grab a bunch of this stuff. And then I need a bit of greel for the green. Because all that glitters is gold. At some point I'm going to have to go around and check out my fuel situation. Everything needs to be manually loaded, which is obviously the proper way to play Factorio. It's totally not that I'm an idiot. Alright. Let's go ahead and craft up some of this. Just to help out. You've arrived. I cannot read that shade of blue. Oh, shoot. I forgot to shrink that. It's not too late now. I can shrink this. Give me a second. Multi-chat. That's too tall. What was it at before? 240 something? Let's go 269. That seems tall enough. That is now invisible. What is it? Oh, shoot, I was muted. You know what? I know exactly when I did that. It's because I keep using the number pad. So I've not been muted for that long. That's when I typed in 420 as a joke. Which is, you know what? That's a me problem. Did you? Hello. Welcome in, Scrimblow Bimblow. Long time no see. Although, whether or not I see you depends largely on the shade of blue that YouTube decides your name should be in. What is this? Blue Slurpee juice. Fun mode. I can't research this because I don't know how to make the blue stuff. How do I make the blue stuff? So depressing. I guess I could... No. I'm missing some stuff for that. Tool belt 2. Landfill would probably be useful. I don't see how railways would be that handy. I guess we'll start researching railways, because I can. I am confusion. Where do we get blue from? Blue. There was a button I can push to, like, pull up the Critterpedia. I'm curious. Do-do. Hello there, Opal. Oh, shoot. I've got no category. That's rare. I must have forgot to put it in. Oh, shoot. You're right. I took it off of Jersey Devil, but I never put it back onto Factorio. I don't think my brain works. That's why this is the Zero Brain Activity stream. Category. Is there a category for Meat and Fuck Kingdom? There is not. It's totally fine. I am playing Factorio. I recently saw this funny video. It was, Deltarune. Where Tenno was like, oh, what's one game you don't want your wife to walk in on you playing? And then Ralze, of all people, was like, Meat and Fuck Kingdom, Steve. Funny shit. Anyway, that's what I was doing instead of going live. It's just watching stupid videos on Tumblr. And Tumblr's not even where you would usually go to watch stupid videos. It's just where I happen to be. How are you doing, Opal? Long time no see. Welcome in. As you can see, I am totally making progress. As soon as I figure out how to make blue Slurpee juice, it's over. Performs. Arrhythmic, whatever. How the fuck do I make the blue? I don't suppose bottled water is just blue Slurpee juice, is it? Probably not. I should power all my coal-powered shit. Did I set the, Yes! I set the category. Fuck yeah! I should probably move my model a little bit higher up. Whoop! There we go! That is Factorio. I can hear a bunch of stuff. chugging to a halt, probably due to the lack of steam. Or it's clogged with fish. Two possibilities. I will now address both. Yeah, it's plenty of steam. Or coal. Collect the fish. Doo-doo. Smack those in there. That won't have. I think Opal's just already gone. That is unfortunate. Are you full of fish? Yes. But not that full of fish. Interestingly, more of my stuff is cold up than I thought would be. Does not help with the whole blue Slurpee situation. Got a pump jack. I suppose I could make another car. Although it would be nice to get driving license before I do that. But I'm not entirely sure where to make the blue Slurpee juice. It's totally possible I missed something. All stuff I've already researched. Very sick. Well, I'm glad you feel better. Got some coffee and some paracetamol. Caffeine is usually not the best for when you're sick, but I'm sure you know yourself better than most. Have fun playing Minecraft. I will be here if you get bored, trying to figure out how to make blue Slurpee juice. I'm not seeing a research for it. I just see a bunch of stuff that needs it. Assembling machines capable of processing both fluid ingredients and sitting on a fluid surface. I guess I'll research that. Surely blue Slurpee juice needs to be made on water. And if not, I'm already out of ideas. That's a good thing this is the short, no brain activity stream, because I don't think I've got any brain activity left in me. Got two people adding me on the internets. Nope, it is just Tupa. Confirming math or Penny already did. No. Pebby, yeah. Nope. No. There we go. I wonder if Factorio has controller support. No, it does not. My controller sucks anyway, but I figured I would check. Researching railways. Couldn't put a couple more of these in there. Probably afford to craft more manually. Let's see if I've got any in my weird banks over here. I do. These don't produce very fast, but at least they can be crafting while I'm doing other shit. I don't think that it really fits the definition of automated, but... There you go. Get that to stop collecting coal for a bit, so I can power everything else. Sweet! They're all going at once! Might as well load more of these in here, so they can keep doing that. Look how efficient my science is. Guess what percentage of a tree is completely living? I'm not very good with numbers, especially when I'm tired. My guess is that 69% of the tree is completely living. It's gotta be true, because it's a funny number. What are you doing, just coal? Yes, plenty of coal. What's my pollution looking like? Not good, not good. But you know what they say, you can't make an omelette without cracking a few eggs. What percentage of a tree? Now that I've made my guess. My totally... 68. Oh, if it's 1%. Neat. Alright, what's going on here? How are you not getting any steam? Oh, the fish. That will do it. Hopefully the offshore assembler doesn't take that long to research. Actually, it looks like it's chugging along pretty quickly. Which is what we like to see. Do you have a favourite type of tree, Scrimlow? If you have to go by name alone, my guess would be silver oak. But for reasons I never bothered to look up, a lot of people don't like silver oaks. In Vintage Story, my favourite tree is walnut. But IRL, I'm allergic to walnuts. Surely the lumber wouldn't be an issue. Nice, nice. Wisteria trees are pretty cool. It's going to just load in a bunch of red. It will evenly distribute that, and I can get back to crafting more of my weird green shit. At least while I try to figure out where the fuck to get blue shit. As the days go by. Oh, by the way, I've been talking about it off and on. But tomorrow is a pretty big collaborative stream. We're going to have Penny, who streams now. That's Bagel Urban Chat, for those curious. Hoopa, who is here sometimes, he streams. And then Petlo. We're all going to play Peak. Petlo just being Hoopa's partner. Just split the green into yellow and blue. I wouldn't be surprised if that is how it works in this mod pack. What's this? It's just lab efficiency, which requires red and light green. Oh, this is how I get lab 2.0. Alright, might as well start researching it. And then while we do that, how do I make an offshore assembler? Actually, even better question. What was that? Must have been the wind. Even better question, once I have the offshore assembler. How do I get close enough to the water to put it down without, you know, fucking dying? I guess that's a problem for almost immediately. Well, not if I'm crafting these. Get rid of that. I could get a little bit close to the water. Just not very. Hello, Owiware. I don't know if Scrimblow is still annoying. Not annoying. Avoiding you. Even better. That's the word I was looking for here. I don't know if Scrimblow is still avoiding you, but Scrimblow's over there on YouTube. Right, offshore assembler made. How use? You aren't avoiding each other? Alright. I thought you were for like a brief period of time, but I suppose nobody avoids. The batters seem to be gathering in larger waves than before. Attack cost modifier reduced. I'll deal with that later. Give me like 40 minutes. Here it is. Oh, good, I can place it from here. I don't actually have to go next to the water. There we go. Can I... What button is it? Q. Ba-ba-ba. Fuck, this doesn't make blue either. I'm out of ideas. Quite minor. I don't know. I don't know the drama. I was just there for part of it. Could be that I hallucinated the whole thing. Grey Slurpee juice. Why can't I research that? Further military options. I'm not utilizing the military options I've got. Landfill. Anybody familiar with this mod? Want to spoil it a little bit? Hoopa! I would like to move to Tampere, Finland. It's not far enough north. But the further north you go in Finland, the more conservative it gets. And I'm at least 2 flavors of queer. I'm asexual and agender. Technically, I'm aroace. No, Tampere. Tampere. Close enough, though. Probably still would have found it if you just googled Tampere or Tempere. Hoopa! I know you don't know, but how the fuck do I make blue Slurpee juice? Please. I'm all out of ideas. I don't mind, like, driving around. It's hard to do with all the snow. So public transport would be pretty good. No. Maybe researching this. If I just keep going down the tree, I'm sure blue Slurpee juice will appear. Certain paint types. Nice, nice. What is it? The climate in Siberia seems nice. It's not relevant to Serbia at all. Paparos. Oh yeah, you have the spoon. I don't remember what the spoon was about. I think I got it when I failed to speedrun the game. Any flowers? No, unfortunately this planet is pretty dead. I'm also actively polluting the planet. I'm trying to cut back on the pollution. But if there is a better way to do that, I don't know what it is. Do. It seems today that all you see is violence in movies and Shrek on TV. I suppose I can get back to trying to build a car if I can remember how to do that. Let's see here. It's in here. Cargo wagon, no. Pump. There we go. Car is 8 car engines, which is weirdly expensive. If I set you up to make car engines, because I cannot make these by hand. Car engine. Why are there so many fucking engines? Spidertron engine. In reality, the Spidertron has no engine, so this is useless. Alright. Car engine is just pipes, solid steam, and grill. I can grab some solid steam now. Do I have plastic? Probably not. I don't know. This mod is very weird and convoluted on purpose. I've had a bunch of people tell me that I'm not going to get half of the jokes since I've not played normal Factorio. But I'll play normal Factorio after. Where'd those pipes come from? Are those already in there? Can I pick up just 8 of these? Shit. I'm just gonna have to hope that's good. I'll put a couple more in. What could possibly hurt? Yeah, keep the fish. Actually, I want my driver's license. Smack the pipes in there. It's gonna make a couple more pipes. Pipes. My brain does not work. Let's make some pipes. It's wild to think that Factorio got to be this popular when it's this convoluted. What are we missing? Oh, iron gears. Easy fix. Oh, I've got iron gears. Ha ha ha. Let's throw them all in there. What could possibly go wrong? Live nuclear device in your computer. That's a pretty good thing to avoid doing. Regardless of circumstances, really. How do I use this? Seems you're just making things worse. Maybe a robot would use this doohickey better. Yeah, I've got robots. I don't know how they work either. Hell yeah, research. Is blue in here yet? No, blue is not in here. Unlocks more efficient research practices. Alright, let's research it again, I guess. This one will require green, so let's go ahead and load it full of that. Interesting spooky noises. I just hope nothing shows up and destroys my base. Put some light green in there. Not for nothing, but I'm pretty sure that if the biters invade, that getting rid of them is going to be a pain in the ass. And they're probably going to break all my shit. Hopefully we can find some fun Factorio to play in the future, like multiplayer. Hoopa's got a pretty sound, logical mind. I can get him to play with me. What could possibly go wrong? You do still have to get a computer, buddy. If you get a computer that can at least run Vintage Story, we're going to try to get that server up and running sooner than later. Do you think you could play all of Factorio this zoomed in? As long as you don't forget where anything is, you'd probably be fine. Give me the fish. Snape. Snape. Severus Snape. I'm already lost. Let's see here. Why are you struggling? Are you making grill or are you done? It's done. Yep, that is grill right there. Hello there, Pocket. Surprised they're still awake. I'm doing alright. I'm a bit tired. My brain doesn't work. I meant to go live earlier. And then I zoned the fuck out. For like 2 hours. It's what I do. I try not to zone out for so long. But you know what they say? Try into one hand, shit in the other, and see which one fills up first. Nobody says that. I just did. The real expression is hope into one hand. It's a super pessimistic expression. Grab these out. Might as well go load all this into the grill machine. No reason not to keep everything moving. Do probably should focus a tiny bit on military on the off chance the biters do decide to attack. But that sounds like a later problem. Lab. Nope, that's greenhouse. Am I not actually crafting the improved labs? Like, do they just upgrade on their own? Because that would be pretty handy. How full are you? I have no idea. How are you doing, Pocket? Doo-doo. What are the odds that if we tried playing Peak again at some point, that it would actually work this time? We tried to get you when I was playing with my sister, but you just kept getting kicked. Although I guess around the same time that Petlu and possibly Hoopa will be leaving is about the same time you tried to go to bed. Roughly. Got better internet. Nice, nice. No, tomorrow, 2 a.m. to my time to 5 a.m. my time. I'm going to be playing some Peak with our very own Penny and Hoopa and Hoopa's partner. Between 3 and 5 nuclear devices. I personally keep a nuclear warhead under my pillow. It helps me sleep. Other than the fact that my brain don't think no more, there have been no adverse side effects. Adverse. You know what I'm trying to say. What do you think, chat? Should I make more lunar panels? They only work at night, so they wouldn't keep the grid alive, but they do produce less pollution. By which I mean I'm confident they produce no pollution. Okay, do I have any electronic smelters going anywhere? I might not. Although I suppose metal's not really anything that's slowing me down. It's the everything else. Ooh, faster transport belts. Well, the speed of transport is also not anything that's really slowing me down. Do. It's mostly just how goofy and long everything takes. I could be automating better, and I should definitely be automating better, but, like, that's not where a lot of the grind is coming from currently. I don't know how long until I get the ability to teleport stuff between chests. But I do think that that would fix a lot of my storage issues. Worst case scenario, I just keep everything super out of the way. Grape juice spring! I almost found one earlier when I almost crashed. Oops, get out of here. Oh, yes, what does a /cheat do? Tried using the cheat command. Using the cheat command will disable achievements. Please repeat the command to proceed. No, I'm not going to do that. I want all of my achievements. Oh! The grass over here actually almost looks alive. I guess this is living grass. No living trees, though. Alright, let's come over here, check out this grape juice stuff. Back streets back. Alright. That song plays a really annoying amount of times at work. And also, speaking of annoying at work, I actually really like it. It's a song called Nothing But Flowers by the Talking Heads. Or is it just Talking Heads? Anyway, Nothing But Flowers, good song. I will hear it like 4 to 5 times a night. That's just too many times. Unfortunately, I don't have the power to summon a WiiWare. A WiiWare is in my community Discord server. If you would like more places to get a hold of one another. I don't know if that can hurt me, but I also really don't want to find out. Alright. Nope, a couple of biters up here. Put that away. Here's me. The grape juice springs are up here. Alright. I just gotta figure out how to power that fucking thing. I suppose I could just pull out these. Let's go make 8 more while we're waiting. I don't know how many I'm going to need, but we're going to have to run these all the way back to base. Doesn't that sound so fun? Alright, let's go and hotbar them in case I need to quickly put them away and then bring them back out. Put you there. And we'll run it until we see the wire stop. Alright, these don't make it very far. Isn't this so exciting? I can't wait to have to build a whole bunch of pumps. Actually, I don't see where the fluid comes out of that. So that sounds like a later problem. A lot of later problems are almost immediately problems, but we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Boom. It is funny. It is always annoying. Dragging electrical poles. Alright, fine. That is actually helpful information. Where is it? If you build. Okay. Yep, that does work. Which is better than the way I was doing it. I'm going to assume that these help messages are made by the actual game. Fun mode doesn't seem like it's that interested in helping me make things easier. Alright, where's my base? I'm going towards it. We'll get this. Boom. Well, the mod is causing me some headaches. I am actually excited to when I'm done with it. And play actual Factorio. Oh, shit, my Steam thing is not being powered. Can't have shit in Detroit. There we go. While I'm here. Oh, research soda processing. Okay, I can do that now. Let's go and grab the fish. One can never have enough fish. Quick glance. Anything else need power? Yes. As the days go by. That'll do. Water flowing under. Still no blue. What is this? Sulfur processing? I haven't even found sulfur yet. That does require dark green, so I'm going to put it off. Military just requires red and green. Let's go and do that. I can make the dark green stuff now. But I don't know, that sounds like a pain in the ass. I'll figure it out. I kind of have to. But for now, I'm ignoring it. Because that's who I am as a person. Alright, made at least 8 engines. What am I missing? Iron plates. Let's go and grab a couple of those. Although my issue with the car last time is that I could not figure out how to get out of the car. Gate. Better walls. Stronger explosives. I shouldn't. I'm doing it. I've not even played with the normal explosives. Let's unlock stronger explosives. Alright, so before I crash another car, does anybody know how to actually get out of the damn thing? Or do I need driving lessons to learn how to get out of the car? That would be funny. It would just be really inconvenient. Boop-a-doo. Let's go and load up the car. Boom. Maybe there's a little thingy on how to drive. Belts, dragging poles, low power. Faster place, not trains. No idea. Hop in. Enter. Alright, now. Okay, so enter is how I get out. Why couldn't I get out earlier? Oop. But yes, this is just hard to control. But at the same time, it's harder to control on purpose, because I need to research driving lessons. Which is funny. It's just also kind of annoying. I think funny and kind of annoying is the entire appeal of the mod. For now, we'll just drive as safe as possible. Probably don't want to crash into any electrical poles. Okay, how do I get the soda spring back home? I guess I did unlock how to research that. Boom. Get out of the car. What? I just pick it up? Don't let it slip through your fingers. That doesn't sound good. Mining time, 1000%. Pump jack. Is it something I can drop? I'm gonna hope not. Oh, well, let's, I guess, power more of these. Just to be safe, I'm gonna put it in the car. There we go. I guess maybe that's not safe. What if the car explodes again? I don't know what to do with these yet. I should probably grab them all while I'm here. No. Might have to move that. Alright. How does this work? It just spits it out? module, speed module, blah, blah, blah. All right. This is weird, but it's also less annoying than I thought it was going to be. I'm having a very don't look the gift horse in a mouth experience here. It does not make sense that I can just pick it up. But also, I didn't want to run pipes all the way home. Hey, get out of here, Sibwek. Probably not how that's pronounced. I didn't look into it too much. I do know that if you finish the mod pack, your name is added to something. What I don't know is that if I do finish it, if I get to become one of these weird floaty monster things, or if there is some other thing that I missed. Yoink. Delicious. I guess we're going to find out sooner than later how many of these I actually need. Research, soda processing. It's in here somewhere. Actually, you know what? I don't think I need to research it. I think I researched it just by picking this up. But where is it in here so I can see what that's about? Soda processing. Assembled to do all the chemical stuff nowadays. Or assemblers. I take it assemblers don't normally do all the chemical stuff? How much chemical stuff is there in Factorio? Is it like Greg Tech levels of complicated? Because that'd be pretty funny. I do like him asking all these questions. I don't know how many people in chat would know. Hex might know. But Hex isn't here. To be proud of my grape soda. Whatever the fuck I'm doing here. Whatever I'm doing, though, I'm doing it. This shit is getting done. I don't know what this shit is. But it is getting done. Oh, it's in the way. I got a baby bumblebee. Won't my mom be so proud of me? Oh. Is that the last one? Oh, looks like it might be. Go away, Siboch. I don't think they're hostile. Or at the very least, if they are hostile, you have to touch them to get damaged. Oh wait, there's definitely more of these out here. Only the 3 though, so we can finish this up. Get out of here before things get too funny. Caffeine I shouldn't be drinking because I gotta go to bed sooner than later. I got like an hour. We'll be good. Oh, wasn't close enough. The thing takes up more space, but also less space than I think it does, apparently. Go away, Sebek. I don't trust you. I don't know if you're hostile, but I also don't want to find out. No, it is getting closer. Let's wander off. Oh, another one was trying to corner me. I don't know if that's something they do, but I don't want to find out. Let's get out of here. Gotta drive carefully home. Follow the power lines. I wish the long drive was a more finished game. That would be a fun one to play with folks. I know it's multiplayer, I just don't know how many people you can have in the long drive. Might try to get one of those pre-edited saves. Start with like a party bus. And go on an adventure I did look for the long drive mods on the Nexus mod manager, but all of them are just modified saves. To start with specific vehicles. Whoops, somebody put a tree there. Oh. Yeah, the car does not handle well. As soon as I figure out how to learn, as soon as I figure out how to make blue science, or Slurpee juice, I will research driving lessons. I just don't know how to make the blue yet. Hex would know. Get out of the car. Alright, I didn't lose any of these, but I will leave them in here just for fun. Don't let it slip through your fingers. Group doo-doo. Electrical pole. I keep forgetting I can make those. They seem better for running power, at least to specific devices. Don't seem to think as quickly as you used to. Alright. My brain don't work, I get it. Cargo wagon. Ooh, psychic plant recipe. This only requires one word. I guess I'll find out what it is. Both chats do go silent. Yep, that was a word. It is not uncommon for people to just kind of leave me with my thoughts. Okay, so I can just replant trees. That's good to know. Yeah, that's all that is. How much wood do I get for cutting down a tree? 2 wood. So I guess I can just very slowly craft a shit ton of plants. All quiet on the Storyteller stream. Indeed. I was playing Elmo's Letter Adventure yesterday. And it did make me realize that I'm not a big enough streamer that I can get away with streaming random bullshit like that. As much as I want people to watch grass grow in Terraria with me for like 4 hours, I don't know if anybody would. Oh shit, this thing's out of coal again. Fucking coal guzzling machine, apparently. Grab a shit ton of coal. Oh, this also needs coal. Don't want to run out of power, so. Like it's more coal. And then we'll bring some more coal over here. Although that other one is probably also out as well. Oh, you've got coal in you. Why were you begging for coal? It doesn't have a lot of coal. So, you know, there you go. Alright. Offshore pump. Steam engine. Grill furnace stick. Alright, that does require power. Wait, no, that requires fuel. Soda machine. Micro grip fastening. Grape juice spring, 20 iron. 20 pipe. It's actually surprisingly not that expensive. How many do I have? Quite a few. Grape juice spring. It's going to require a bunch of copper and iron, and then we can make that. Just because I don't know yet if I can lose these. I'm going to grab one. Just grab some iron and some copper. And can I make a grape or a soda machine? Okay, so no. It is not grape soda, it's grape juice. Presumably, I am making grape soda. I have yet to confirm or deny whether I'm just losing my mind. But I think one of the things that I can make is a grape soda soaked fish. I don't know why somebody would do that. My biggest fear is that I'm going to need to go find more grape soda springs, because finding the ones that I did find was a bit of a pain. So hopefully I found too many rather than too few. Alright, getting crafting. We're getting crafty with it. Yeah, that one is out of fuel as well. Alright. Soda machine made. Oh, I made 2. Does it always make 2? It does. Holy shit, this thing's big. Grape juice generations. Requires forbidden grape juice. So I can make Sprite. What do I load into here for forbidden grape juice? Crafting time. Produces. But what does it need? Is it just infinite? Oh yeah, let's power it, I guess. Well, currently nothing's powered. What's the holdup here? Is it the fish? Not the fish. Go grab some coal. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, some things are powered. Oh, just not nearly enough things. Grab these. Alright, the grid's kind of back on. Gotta grab some fuel. I'm stuck on my fish thing. Cannot have these going out on me. That's gonna keep going. But it's not producing a whole lot of power. Let's make a tank and see if that just stores the grape juice. There we go. Might be excessive. How do I make the tank? It's in here somewhere. Storage tank. Go ahead and craft that up. Find why that ended up in here. There it is. Alright, so if I put this here like so. Oh yeah, I guess the forbidden grape juice is just infinite. Probably have to make 2 of these. Give me that. Oh, that is wasteful. A little bit. Maybe extremely. I don't know what this shit's for yet, though. So let's get Sprite going. But also, I don't think I need this many, whatchamacallums. I'm probably good. Probably good. Soda machine. Oh, thank you for the follow. I cannot actually read that, unfortunately. Because of the shade of blue. Let's go ahead and see who that is. Appreciate you. Just Apple. Welcome in. I'm totally not an idiot. Ignore any evidence that says otherwise. Which is all of the evidence. Okay, so this requires power. I don't know if they'll just pump to each other like that. I might need to set up a pump in between the two. Yeah, there we go. Alright. And then I guess you're making Sprite, although I don't know. Oh, that also requires water. Better idea. Let's remove that. Put the pump down. There. Oh. Interesting. Oh, I guess that's what it pumps it out. So, I mean, I guess I gotta rotate this. Okay, we'll just pump straight to it. Perfect. Gonna have to figure out how to get the water over here. Can I split pipes? Let's make more of those. Oh, let's also figure out why I can't see chat. No chat occurred while I couldn't see chat, but chat is back, don't worry. Pipes. Hell yeah, it's working. At the car wash. I could probably drag these as well now that I think about it. Let's make more and then try that. Sure do like that my brain totally works 120% of the time. Get you making Sprite. Yep, the water is on the way. Does require power. Before I completely turn it on, let's go ahead and put this here. And I'll hold on to that until I know what the fuck the Sprite is for. Boom. You know, for a 0 brain power stream, we're actually making progress. Surprisingly. I still don't know how to make green. I guess I'll research gray. Because that does just require the stuff I can make. Out of curiosity. Rail signal. How do I make the green? It's going to require distilled green, which I think is what I've got over here. Is that what this is? Alright, keep your secrets. What am I making here? Color separation. Yes, distilled green. So I'm going to have to make an offshore pump. I've already got one. Let's bring it over here. Or I can perhaps try to figure out how that actually fucking works. After I'm finished losing it in my, Huh. Why'd these not stack? Oh, let's just place a bunch of them. Offshore assembler. That's what I'm looking for. Put it there. Run power to it. Boom. Oh, that doesn't count. I can make the little dudes. Let's try making a little dude. See if that's better. I've never used one of these. Kind of. Well, that's not close enough to the main power grid, I don't think. There we go, we're powered. How am I going to get you over there, though? Boom, boom. Unclear. I'm going to tell you to start making... Oh, I can't tell you to make the dark green Slurpee juice? So how am I supposed to craft with the green stuff? Pipe to ground. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. Pump. Nope. Get that out of there. Let's go look at the dark green again. Can it be crafted by hand? Oh, I guess I make it in a greenhouse, which makes sense. So you are no longer making color separation, or not. You're now making dark green Slurpee juice. Why do I need rail signals to craft dark green Slurpee juice? Curious. Grab these. I don't suppose there's a way to pump you in this direction, is there? Nope, because that's the inlet. Turn it around. Don't worry, chat, this'll be totally fine. There we go. Whoops. Oh, I'm in the way. Like, something's in the way. There we go. So that'll be pumping it in. I do still need to make rail signals. Green aid. Oh, it's a grenade. Haha. Funny stuff. How do I make rail signals? I think I can make a bunch of those. That's grenades. Rail signals. Oh, they're relatively cheap. I'll make a bunch of those. We are once again doing things as efficiently as possible. That's not true. We're doing things, though. Long-handed reacher. Set you there. Yeah, you gotta be powered. I know. Copper cable. Let's go grab some of that. Always skeptical when the game saves. Speaking of which, how's my pollution? Still bad. The plants probably need time to work on it. Copper cable. Should be a bunch of it already made here. Yoink. Alright, we're good to go. Are you familiar with Just Apple, a WiiWare? Or were you trying to help me read it? Not a WiiWare. Skirmlow. I'm tired. What am I making? These. Yes. Well, we'll have to wait until the rail signals are done, but I suppose I've no use for them until they're done anyway. Haha. Boom. There does seem to be, like, a couple of small micro-communities slowly becoming a part of my larger community. The crazy must spread. I'm not saying I would like to be able to pay rent with my YouTube and Twitch money. But it would be cool if there were enough folks here that we had people saying that it's not a cult. You know you've made it when there are people implying it's a cult. Alright. Put that in there. Sweet. Now let's get the green shit from over here. Which might need to be topped off. Yes, it needs to be topped off. I'll probably automate this. I mean, I'm kind of stupid. Welcome back. I was asking if you know Just Apple or if you were trying to help me read that, since I am blind as shit. Put in the green Slurpee juice. How do I extract it, though, is the question. Please tell me it just drops on the floor. It's not ideal either, but it would be better than having to pump it. When it makes some, I'll see what it does. Oh, I guess it just keeps it for me. I could probably take it out with a thingy, but I'll just leave that in there. Okay. Occasionally, folks will come in here and it's like, oh, I told my friends to check out the stream. And then I won't hear anything, probably because I'm not entertaining. Yeah, I should probably set up something to take those out, because it doesn't seem like it holds a lot. But also, now that I know what this is for... What are you? How much do you have? 21,000? Ideally, I would not throw that away. If I can figure out how to move it. I don't want it there. Hopefully it's just all kind of connected. I suppose I could bring it back around. I'm not entirely sure how the fluid dynamics in this game work. Fast inserter. Let's just make another electric inserter. Put you here. I'll give you a chest to add to. Boom. Make another one of the small power poles. Nope, that's not connected. Whoops. Didn't need to make another one of those. There we go. Alright, we're in the money. We should probably add some of this so we can get this working while I am failing to automate things. Maybe check out the rest of my base. Slap in the dark green and actually get some research going. It's alive! For a second there, it looked like this one had blue in it. I need to figure out how the blue works. That's probably going to be a next stream thing. Well, hopefully researching the grey unlocks blue. But if there is a way to see what's coming next, I don't know what it is. It's not a bad shade of blue. It's just that I've got dark mode enabled and the screen is semi-transparent. So I can't actually see. Here, let me pull it up. Doo-doo. You are my fire. My one desire. Save. There we go. We'll just save it as I wear short shorts. Not necessary to name it, since none of you will ever see the name. Come into here. Add a source. Image. Shut up. Yeah, image 8 is fine. Oh, hey, Scramblo! Are you still hanging out? I need to ask your opinion on something. There you go. So this is what it looks like for me. So it's like, I just can't read that shade of blue. I wish there was a way to blacklist it so it did not pull up that shade of blue. Because, like, that shit's illegible. I can't read that. Get it out of here. Boom. Anyway, Scramblo, if you are still here, what do you think of this GIF? Well, it's next to the one of me that's upside down. Most people like the GIF. Some people are made uncomfortable by the GIF. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, these need copper, or not copper, coal. I should probably just stop with these, but they're almost done. I kind of want to see them succeed. Those are the two I started before I knew about the furnace stacks. Yoink. No, I think it's done. Nice, nice. Yeah, furnace stacks are definitely faster. I'm just gonna put this here. Go ahead and grab a bunch of my green, because it's packing up. New. Excellent. Get that green flowing. Alright. Let's go and load it into my totally not automated thingies. That's a lot of greel. And probably more greel than I need. I should perhaps stop making greel. But nah, it's funnier if I keep doing it. Oh, look at that. There is no way this isn't producing a lot of pollution. What is Sprite for? That's a lot of Sprite. I don't know, it's 7.4 thousand what? But it's 7.4 thousand something. Liters? Cans? Where are my thingies? Logistics. Offshore pump. Fun mode. Why is it called a physical plant? Are there emotional plants? Cut these down and double them again. I'll get so many trees going. Let's get those being made. We'll offset our carbon footprint. One way or another. Technically, the greenhouses are very slowly working towards that. Vicar, thank you for checking in. Here's my physical plants. How are you doing, buddy? Are you having fun? You weren't here, but I was showing off how hard it is for me to read the dark blue names in chat. Look at that. That's what I see every time the dark blue is chosen. I'm sure it would look fine in light mode. Possibly not, though, because it's like part transparent. Brain not braining, that's fair. Also showed off the fat horse again. I don't know where this gif came from, I should probably find out. But everybody loves the fat horse. That's my thingy. That's me doing falconry when I was 17. That's under the game, so I guess we can't find out what it is. Alright, now if I slowly make a pile of trees that I don't cut down, and then have a pile of trees that I do cut down. And then I'll put half of the trees in the still cutting down pile, and the other half in the not cutting down pile. And then eventually, I'll just have a shit ton of trees. Oh, I forgot the dark green Slurpee juice. Oh, let's continue the production of that. Yoink. Boom. Anyway, welcome to the stream, Vicar. I'm glad you could make it. I just checked what time it is, but I've already forgotten. Again. So it's probably time for me to get a watch. What do you need? You do need more green, and you need more, whatchamacallem. I can't just manually load these in. Physical plant. Oh, they only stack to 9. I knew that. Probably. Boom, boom. Posture check. Unfortunately, my posture's actually fine. I can probably sit up a tiny bit more, or at least sound like I'm doing that. Not really. But if anybody at home is shrimping, now's the time to fix that. I wonder if there's a better way to get wood. I could probably set up automatic crafting. I probably can't do automatic chopping though. Steam engine. I'm currently working on grey science juice. They spelled grey wrong. Oh, modular armor. Stack inserter. Lubricant. Bataga. You ever see the photo of me doing falconry, Vicar? I've shared it in AISD, but it's hard to find. I also did just pull it up, but who knows if you saw it. I'm a little bit on the chubbier side, and my posture is shit. But it's like it's a cool photo. What the Sprite is for? What am I doing with the Sprite? You know, Sprite, he's probably used in a grey Slurpee juice, if I had to guess. What else would you put in grey Slurpee juice other than Sprite? But do we think it's like McDonald's Sprite or like canned Sprite? Being distracted by multiple things at once. It's totally fair. Oh yeah, I forgot I can click on shit from like super far away. My research longer arms. I know my arms are long as fuck, dog. Do 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 do. You know, probably wants more Slurpee. I'm not getting distracted constantly. Yes, I am. Not a very good liar. Oh shit, I forgot I have to make more of these. Ooh, solid fuel from Sprite. Made in the unboiler. I can do that. Solid fuel, I'm guessing, is a good amount of fuel? Burnable fuel. Vehicle acceleration, 120%. Vehicle top speed, 105%. Stack speed, 49. Going to guess that 12.0 MJ, possibly megajoules, millijoules, very likely millijoules. Going to assume that's good. And what is coal worth? Basic sort of processing, forbidden grape juice, solid steam. I suppose I can just check. Coal will tell me how much it's worth. Oh, it's in here somewhere. Coal. Oh, well, coal is only worth 4. So if I unboil my Sprite, which I could be doing, it's 3 times as efficient as coal. I actually don't see any reason not to start that. Until I figure out what else to do with it. Unboiler, I just need some rocks and some copper. I should still have rocks, although I do remember turning that off. So we'll just collect the stone manually. The way our forefathers did it. The cave folk. Yeah, there's no stone in here. Hey, Senri, thank you for checking in. Senri, what do you think of this GIF? Let me put it back up. Boom. What are your thoughts? We'll just leave that there for a bit. Shit, I didn't put the dark green Slurpee juice in the machine. We're doing no research right now. I've got 2 brain cells and neither of them are firing. Doo-doo. There we go. Back on that green grind set. Can I make the offshore? Or no, they just need copper. A proper cup of coffee in a copper coffee cup. I've been making no copper this entire time. Because I'm out of coal. Fat horse? Who doesn't like fat horse? Liars, that too. I'm just gonna stand here for a bit. Very round indeed. Let me pause the game so I don't miss any stuff. Hello there, shark fin. What is that, Zavi? Apologies, I cannot read. So if I make the horse larger, it's like weirdly jiggly. Who made this GIF? And how do I find out? Let's go and shrink it back down a little bit. Probably should just hide the fat horse. Sharky, I'll certainly try to remember that. Welcome to the stream. My brain doesn't work. But to be fair, I'm playing Factorio Fun Mode. I've also never played normal Factorio before. So, honestly, if my brain was working at full power, I'd be even more concerned. That's probably 20 by now. Boom. How was that not 20? I gotta grab these before they turn into anything weird. Also cannot let the fish back, or fish past. Technically, I could totally let the fish past. The fish not causing any problems right now. I should probably make some electric smelters. Although, now that I can make solid fuel, I'm going to want more fuel-based stuff. Maybe I can make like a Sprite generator. If I could power all of my shit through Sprite, which is theoretically infinite, I should be good. I don't know if that's something I'll be able to do at some point, but it would be really cool if I could. Actually, what am I doing? Surely there are some copper plates down here. I don't know that for sure, but it would be nice if there were. No, this. Which may or may not have copper plates. It does. No, not that. It has some copper plates. It's got enough to get me started. Boom. Are you a fan of Factorio, or did you find me through the volley? One can never have enough birds. Check it out. My bird is a necromancer. How cool is that? Fat horse, you're kind of in the way. Let's go and hide that again. I'm a big fan of birds, though. Here is a picture of me at 17 taking a falconry class. That's always cool. Ignore my posture and body shape. Get that out of there. Let's go and make a unboiler. Set it up over here next to the Sprite. Nope, I'm trying to rotate it. There we go. That's a good distance. Oh, the unboiler requires fuel. I gotta make solid fuel from Sprite. I don't suppose I could tell you to feed back into yourself, could I? I probably could. Nope. Grey Slurpee juice. Still has not unlocked blue. Where do I get the blue Slurpee juice? Oh, plastics. Plastics might be where. I do remember Hoopa asking something about plastics. What is this? Defender. Ooh. Most basic type of combat robot. Follows and helps the player for a short period of time. How short we talking? Let's go make 2 of these. We'll do 1 going out. 1 going in. I don't think they can access the same box, actually. That would be pretty handy if they could. Nope, cannot access the same box. What I could do, let's do 1. Going this way. Let's go ahead and put a little thingy in here. I can make a little thingy. Fuck yeah! Smack that there. Alright. And then we'll do 1 of these. Here. Oh fuck, I gotta make a 3rd one. There we go, crafted. That's not actually going to start doing anything. Yet. But it will. It will, probably, hopefully. I don't know for sure that that's going to work. Ideally, I could power everything using the sprite, which is just a normal sentence to say. Better walls. Walls without grid placement. Efficiency module. My guess is that requires fish. Can I get better power generation is what I would like to know. Steam power. I guess if I can. That's a later issue. This is producing a lot of raw fish. Probably going to want to take those out as well. It's currently focusing on solid fuel. Big horse, big horse. Senri, are you there? Still lurking, or have you already had to go do responsible adult stuff? Do. What do I have here? That is light green. Couldn't split evenly between these two. Whoops. Just to get them going. Perfect. And 42 in that one. 44 in that one. So they are relatively equal. I'm gonna get these so I can get this up and running again. The dark green Slurpee juice is going to be the end of me. The bane of my existence. Oh, that is dark green. I need to figure out how to make rail signals. Somebody reminded me in like 2 seconds that the thing I need to make is rail signals. Rail signals. Worst part is I do think I was looking for that when I got distracted by the sprite stuff. Oh, grey Slurpee juice. Oh good, it requires grenades. And walls. And piercing magazine rounds. That sounds like a later problem. Technically I don't need those. Here we go. Nope, not that. These. Just requires iron and copper. Which means I should probably make the electric smelter. Get this going at higher efficiency. Steam engine. Burning drill. Stone. Grill. Requires hose restrictors. Burning speed. Pollution. 4 a minute. Stack size. Megawatts. Let's see if I got any of those fucking things. Getting more copper would be useful. I suppose I could just keep that one fueled. But I'm not very good at that kind of thing. Let's go and grab these for now. What do we need any of these? Assuming there are any. Yes, good. Grill furnace. That's a grill furnace stack. I don't know that I need a stack of those. Production. Can I only make a stack of those? A bit weird if so. But also on reflection, I don't know where the regular furnaces are. Components. Green, it's not in here. I guess while I focus, I could be making more of those. Alright, Jet, I'm at a complete loss. Yeah, fuck it, let's make this. I don't care. What could possibly go wrong? Just have to power it and put in resources manually. It's no big deal. Am I running out of copper up here? What's going on? Yeah, there is still copper within reach of this. I just don't think it can dispense any of it because of all the iron. Alright, so that loops around here. And then that's full because of those copper plates. I think that is already a grill chest, though. So we've got problems. Yeah, it looks like a grill chest to me. Why aren't you moving? Oh, the fish. I forgot those things could fill up with fish. Probably check all of them then. You're not full of fish. You are having issues, though. I guess they're all just loaded up. It's not ideal. Not ideal. I'm going to load that, not with coal. Let's go and grab some of my Sprite. Thanks for keeping me around. What? That could be a message from Pepperos. If I had to guess. Because unless there is some other weird entity hanging out. Oh, then all I've got is Pepperos. Was that you, Pepperos? I'm gonna assume it was. And just assume I'm not being haunted. Because you know what they say about assuming. Boom. Pointless redeem for Fat Horse. That would be funny. Well, I'll just use a couple points. Put Fat Horse on the screen for like, I don't know, 20 seconds. Something fair. But not too disruptive. Do-do-do. Grill. Are either of you doing nothing right now? You're kind of doing nothing. Pick you up. Don't start dropping stuff on the floor. To be fair, I mean, it doesn't have much else to do with its time. Where's my grill stack? This would be easier if my brain worked. Here we go, grill furnace. Boom. Okay. So you do still require fuel. Well, let's load that full of copper and see how long it takes to do whatever it's doing. Got other issues elsewhere. Oh, shit. There we go. And we'll see how long it takes to burn through this shit. If necessary, I'll put some Sprite in there as well. Everybody knows Sprite burns better. Yeah, it's pretty fast. I think that this is probably what the fast inserter is for, if I had to guess. Boom. No, I don't remember why I needed all this copper, but I've got it now. I think. The copper is so that I can make those train things. You know that every couple of minutes now I'm like, oh, I need to make those. And then I don't. So before I get distracted, let's start making those. And then I'll chop down some trees, plant more. Gotta do something about my carbon footprint. Look at all this pollution. Oh, what's that over there? Oh, uranium! I don't think that I need to worry about uranium right now. I'm going to have to worry about uranium. Hello there, Scrimblow. It's hard to tell when you are or are not here. What are your thoughts of the horse? The horse, Scrimblow. How do you feel? How does this horse make you feel? Sorry, I'm tired. Why is it chunky? I don't know. Alright, let's hide the horse. How do you feel about this picture of me at 17 years old? Ignore the shape of my body, I was not in good shape. Taking a falconry class. The hawk, because you can't actually keep falcons, was named Mariposa. Very good hawk. Speaking of, Alright, is that you going to bed, Pocket? That blue is not very good. Do. Yep, that is Pocket. Sleep well, buddy. Sleep is for the weak. It's already 7. I'm gonna have to be going to bed pretty soon here myself. But I only just started making progress. It's hard to want to sleep when I'm finally doing what I'm doing. Whatever the fuck I'm doing. I cannot reach. I thought my arms were longer than that. Also, for those of you concerned that I'm cutting down trees, don't worry, I can make more. I don't know how many trees I have to plant to offset my carbon footprint, but I'm working on it. I'll figure out that number. And then because I don't like to pollute, I'll probably figure out that number and then I'm going to double it. Keep loading those in there. It is a bit weird that I need these train conductor thingies. To actually make a dark green Slurpee juice. There's probably some logic behind it, but I'm not going to hold my breath. We'll not figure it out anytime soon. Boom. Give me these fish. Oh yeah, this stuff is pretty efficient. Pretty good, pretty good. I have to keep some on the floor just to keep everything sorted, but it is what it is. Hoopa said something about plastics earlier, so I'm hoping that researching plastics, when will scav prototype stream occur? Definitely not tomorrow, since I'll be playing Peak with some folks. But, like, I'll play around with scav prototype on my own time. Try to figure out how to actually fucking play the game before I embarrass myself on camera. The problem is that I'm really stupid. Like, some of us saw how long it took me to figure out Voices of the Void. Voices of the Void's not even hard. I'm just dumb. Very dumb. I'm not entirely sure. It just changes color on its own. I'll have to look further into whether or not I can blacklist that shade of blue. Because not being able to read who's chatting is kind of unfortunate. I don't have a lot of viewers, so the viewers I do have deserve my attention and respect. I'm not saying they don't have it, but if I can't read your name, it makes it a tiny bit harder. Mine I can't read in general, but you get my point. Oh shoot, now that I'm done with that, let's go and put them in here and then get crafting trees. Probably be alive for like another bit, whatever that means. And I'll spend the entire time cutting down and planting more trees. Every time I do this, I double my trees. And so eventually I'll have more trees going. How do I check my pollution? Statistics. Pollution. Trees. They're consuming 0 a minute. Production. Interesting. Here we go. My trees are doing a pretty good job. I just need more of them. 0.4 a minute. Meanwhile, I'm producing quite a bit more than that. We don't talk about my... I'm gonna need a lot of trees. Alright, farewell. I'll just be here doing tree shit. So it's not like you're going to miss a whole lot. But don't forget to pop in and say hello. No, physical plants. Those shouldn't be producing any pollution. They should be consuming it. Oh, that's my item. Pollution. Yeah, I gotta work on consumption. My production is too high. I suppose I could make more greenhouses. And tiles? I could make more tiles. Yeah, so my electric drilling machines are producing the most pollution very quickly. If I plant enough trees that aren't... Whatever, I could probably cut down more. Like, produce more. Get what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna get what I'm saying. Somebody's surely picking up what I'm throwing down. I'm surely catching the spit that I'm flapping. I'm not just being weird. This is actual slang. Cannot reach! Right, where are the trees? I'm gonna cut down a bunch. But it's fine because I'm planting them. Strange that that is just randomly visible. Probably better to do all my tree stuff away from the base so it doesn't get in the way. We'll come over here to where it's green, and then just start cutting down and planting trees. And having something that automatically crafts the trees would be pretty handy. It's also something I could totally do. I just need the resources to get it started. It would produce more pollution, but I would stop it. Eventually. Well, it's not like the trees are even doing that much. And cannot reach. Do-do-do-do-do. Need something that automatically cuts them down as well. That would speed things up a little bit. Could probably repurpose one of my things to just be automatically planting trees. Well, not planting, but crafting physical plants. Who knows? Maybe it's a red herring. My pollution has not screwed me over yet. All the tree leaves are brown, and the sky is grey. California dreaming on such a winter's day. I do live in California. Depending on what you would consider to be nice, I suppose winters here are pretty nice. Or rather, you know, snow and stuff. Makes commuting difficult, but who cares? Snow is pretty. I'd probably care more if I lived more than like a 8-minute walk from where I work, but since I don't live more than like an 8-minute walk from where I work, snow would be appreciated. Alright, that's probably enough of these. I've been slowly crafting trees. Nice, nice. 69. And now it's 68, which is less nice. Let's come over here and repurpose my red Slurpee juice stuff. Probably repurpose my fish things, actually. I'm not using the red Slurpee juice, but I'm also not using the fish. Also, I need to stay on top of my plastics. Plastics production. Alright, what are you low on now? Wish it would tell me from afar. Surprisingly, it's not low on anything. I do need to keep it topped up, though. Slap that in there. Gonna have to craft more of those eventually. Grab you. Move you over here. Slap you in there. Boom. We're good to go. How are my fish things doing? Not currently working, which is not surprising. I'm out of fish. Can I craft these? I can. There we go. Of course, I'm gonna have to get them out of there somehow. You know what? No, I'll leave you as fish. That way I can destroy fish when I need to. And also, I don't have to set up more movers, since at least the other thing, as silly as it would be to place them here, has already got movers set up. Well, I'll set you up to move fish. Or make more trees. I do think my brain is not working, which is not surprising to anybody who's a long-time viewer. Not a lot of long-time viewers, but those of you who are long-time, what's up? Alright, why aren't you, why are you moving so slow? Is my power grid fucked? Let's check. We're still producing. Get that fish out of there. We're not producing very fast, on account of all the fish. There we go. Now everything should be moving faster. I was going to load my fish in here. This is a waste of a process if I'm not actually using it. There we go. I can plant these trees, cut them down. I'm trapped. I'm going to plant so many trees that I do somehow offset my pollution. We can do it. Also, it would be nice if Pepperos would help me out. Do-do. Don't worry, Chet. We're eco-friendly. Only gonna need like 80,000 trees to do it. We can offset my carbon footprint. It'll be like that one tree planted scam. I don't know if that one was specifically a scam. I know one of them was. Might have been established titles. Maybe one tree planted actually was planting the trees. Established titles was, I don't know what the fuck they were doing. Is there a way to move exactly half? No. Yes. Let's move some of these over here. I suppose it doesn't have to be even, they just have to both constantly have them. I'm gonna grab some of these. Grab some of these. That is not a lot. I suppose 39 is a like decent amount. We could probably have some of these being manually crafted while I work on the other stuff. Must collect the wood. Do 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 do. Oh, I've been slowly manually crafting some of them, actually. I just noticed because I'm like, oh, I'm actually collecting more as we go. Perfect. Yoink. I wonder how many trees I would actually have to plant to do this. Let's see here, every minute. Pollution. So one tree, which there's no way I only have one tree, is 0.5 a second. Plant a bunch more. Pollution. Still just says one tree. Confused. Very confused. What is the range on this? Am I wasting my time? I mean, probably. Oh, great, my water source is polluted. Which probably surprises nobody. How's my pollution thing looking now? Nope, still just says one tree. Curious, curious. Do these not count as trees? Do I have to be doing something else to them to make them trees? Because I'm pretty sure they're trees. Maybe if I'm crafting grenades. Is there anything more environmentally friendly than grenades? I think not. Hex. I know you've not been here all day, but Hex, show up and explain pollution to me. Please, I need you, Hex. Probably gonna go to bed soon. Not like I'm making any actual progress anyway. Plant more trees. We'll cut these down. It is already 7:17 in the AM, which is only 17 minutes past my bedtime, but my brain's not working, so we're really not getting anything out of this. Maybe look up a tutorial on how to reduce pollution in Factorio. It might still apply to fun mode. I do not want to look up anything about fun mode specifically. Every time I learn something new about this mod, it is either really funny or infuriating. And I don't want any of that spoiled. Alright, let's go and save it. The factory must grow. Save the game. What is even going on? Save it. I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep. I meant to stream for a little bit longer. Not like later, per se. I meant to stream for I meant to go live earlier. You know how it is. So, anyway, if you're hanging out, whether you're chatting or just lurking, I want you to know that you're appreciated. If you're watching this video at some point in the future as a VOD and have somehow watched the entire thing, then you have the patience of a saint and are equally appreciated. Sorry I muted myself for a tiny bit earlier. It was for a 420 joke that was not only not funny, was possibly missed completely. You know how it is. Anyway, like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and fizzity farewell. Next stream is Peak, now with Hoopa's partner, and Penny. Because who doesn't like Peak?